I have this box of Amazon products that I got on the cheap, so I've been picking out various products, doing a review and showing some of its features, etc., and leaving an Amazon affiliate link down below the video. Today, it's a rechargeable book light. To charge it, all you have to do is put it in any USB port, including the older 2.0. This is an older 2.0 port. Notice the light's flashing, so it's charging. But it doesn't have to be a computer port. It'll also work on any USB charging thing like this. This pink color is not the only color these come in. It comes in black, white, pink, kind of a blue-green color, and what I call an army green color. I don't want to turn the light on yet because it blinds the camera, so I'm going to show you this first. This here just can bend out all the way from there to there. In other words, it's got this whole range that it can be in. This can bend forward, and this is actually where the light comes from, and it'll go to the left or to the right while it's bent forward. So as you can see what it's doing on the back side. I deliberately have this light facing away from you because otherwise it blinds the camera. But to turn it on, all you have to do is hit this button twice. That turns it on. Now I find you have to wait like 5 seconds between each button push to really make sure it works. To turn it back off, we just hit it twice. That turns it off. Now we're going to turn it back on. So it comes on. Now, each time I push it, just one time, it's going to cycle through 3 different colors of light. That looked like it was brighter, but it's not. It's just a whiter color. Now it goes to amber. Now, if you want to raise or lower the brightness of it, all you do is hold it down. See how it got a little bit dimmer there? To raise it back up, just hold it down. It does that on all 3 colors, meaning now whenever I hit here, it went to that there color. Now all I got to do is hold this. See how it went down? Then hold it again and it'll get brighter. And then to go to the next color, which is whiter still, hit it one time. There we go. Like I say, it looks brighter, but it's just whiter. Then I hit this. And see how it dims down. Then to raise it back up, I go like that. So I'm going to hit it twice. Oh, it did turn off that time. Sometimes I find those buttons are a little bit temperamental, so keep that in mind. Now I find it's easiest to use it without the dust jackets on. What you do, you just take a book, hardback books anyway, and you just slide this here. Once you do that, you can move it back and forth, whatever you want to do as far as that goes. Of course, you could put it on this side as well, and then move it back and forth. That's with hardbacks. Now with paperback books like this, I find it a little more difficult because you have to grab a few pages. So I find it's best to pry it way open like this and then put it on like that. And then of course then you can adjust it to the right and left. So that's how it's actually put on. So now let's see what it looks like at night. This is what it looks like with the amber light turned all the way down. This is with the amber light turned all the way up. When you hit the button one time from the amber light, this is the white that comes up and it's on full brightness. Now this is that same first white selection after the amber light, but it's turned all the way down. This is the second selection from the amber light, but it's turned all the way up. This is the second selection. It's turned all the way down. So that's what it looks like whenever it's turning itself down. This is just demonstrating that light comes down like this. How you can turn it all the way over like that. All the way over like that. They suggest using this as a bookmark. Truthfully, I'd never do that. I'd use a ribbon down here. As a matter of fact, I ordered some ribbons from Amazon for myself, and I'll leave an Amazon affiliate link to the ribbons that I ordered. They do tell you to fully charge this unit the very first time that you use it, and every 3 months to fully charge it to keep that battery running good. It claims it can run for 100 hours. Mine wasn't anywhere close to that, but I didn't check the lowest setting, so maybe it's not as far off as they say, but truthfully, I'd be shocked if it ran anywhere near 100 hours. And then it said it charged in an hour and a half. Now, I thoroughly drained the battery, and I mean thoroughly. I actually even turned it off and then let it kind of recharge itself and then turned it back on till the light went out again. So this battery was thoroughly dead. It started charging at 7:25 p.m. and by 9:35, which is 2 hours and 10 minutes later, it was completely charged. This light is on the brightest setting and the whitest setting. I didn't have a timer that would count forward, so I set the timer for 10 hours and had it count backwards. And if you do the math, you'll see it stayed on for roughly 5 hours and 45 minutes before it finally died. To me, the most frustrating thing with this light was learning how to push the buttons correctly, meaning if you go too slow or too fast, it doesn't do what you want, or if you're not pushing them hard enough, etc. So to turn it on, you hit it twice. Now, if you notice, it's on the amber light at the moment. What is good about this light is it remembers when you turned it off. So if I turn it off now, and then I turn it back on, I don't care if it's the next day or whatever, it remembers not just the amber light, but the brightness setting you had it on. So now it's on the amber, and let's say we switch it up one. So now it's on that, and then if I were to turn it off, and now when I turn it back on, it remembers that setting. So that's really nice that they have it that way. Now, I'm not going to tell you this is the most durable and best light out there, but for the price, considering you can get these on the internet for under $10, and remember, Amazon's always really competitive on the internet. They won't let me tell you exactly what they sell it for, but they are quite competitive. I think they're good value for the money. I'm not going to tell you it's the best light out there, and I really don't know how durable it is or how long the battery lasts before it starts really losing its charging capability. But I think it's a pretty good product overall. Appropriate Amazon links are left down below this video. This is Ron from Fixing Stuff in Black and White, signing off.